GRM 10 fits. I really messed with GRM. But number one, they helped me reach my girls. You know what? Let me just tap it in quickly. 1 second, check. Cause 8 years ago, 565,000 views, But when you go on my stream, it's like 2.2 million. Who am I? I'm like you, yeah.
Kind of like a dressing gown.
So let's start this. But again, GRM, shout out to them, shout out Posty, Pierre. I think Pierre did an interview with the winning podcast with Doug and P. And yeah, man. What is it? P? What did I get his name? Pound Sterling, that's it. What the hell? I used to bang Pound Sterling's music. I'm a hustler, winning there when I customer. Yo, come on. Anyway, we're gonna react to this. GRM Daily is always thinking of new ways to keep their YouTube video popping. I heard a bit of, talking about how can you have 6.6 million subscribers and only 6,000 people have listened to the video. Remember, a lot of these are dead subscribers. Like, I would prefer subscribers to delete or remove than just be stagnant. Because what happens is you might have 6.6 million subscribers, but what happens is maybe, I don't know how many, might be dead. And when I say dead, I don't mean dead. I mean like no one's using it anymore. But anyway, let's react to this. And I like K-Trap's evolution. I think what the rappers are doing, when I see artists, and people hate being called rappers, when I see artists or musicians, whatever, and they come from a certain background, and they get to a point where they're making enough money where they can spend 50, 60, 100, 200k on a watch, you should be in those same environments. You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't go back to the ends. What I'm saying is, like, you've worked so hard to reach these environments. And I'm not saying be grateful to be invited to these environments, but I'm not saying be grateful. What I'm saying is you're there. So if you have kids, children, cousins, you're showing them a whole different aspect of London, a whole different aspect of being black in London. You don't have to go a certain route or a certain path to be. Some have and have been successful, but look how many haven't. Rest in peace to all the fallen ones and free of them and them. But what I'm saying is, this is how it is. Some make it, some don't. And it's not about being talented, it's about hard work. Not listening to other people. And I think that's what K-Trap did, and his evolution and he's where he is now anyway. It's amazing, man. Amazing. And that's how we should all be moving. So yeah. Alright, let's go.
Kind of thing. It was yellow, and they cooked me for like 20 days, bro. I had like over 1,000 comments. I don't think it's that bad though, and I saw people in it too. I didn't used to think about how my fit looks with my face.
You saying you put on a couple of fits and you thought it's not really matching?
Yeah.
What's going on upstairs?
Yeah, it wasn't matching though.
That's true, Like, because I'm slimming down and stuff, when I used to look at my old pictures, old videos, man, my face looked round. It looked round. Like a proper circle. No. So I said, let's get myself in the gym, get my teeth done, make sure I'm always fresh, clean. Especially when I'm doing reactions. I'm thinking about what am I going to wear to react. Like, all my reaction video is something different. It's because I'm reacting to something new every day. Same with my bed sheets. I'm reacting for my room. You think I'm going to have the same bed sheets in the next 2 or more episodes? Of course not. It's all about attention to detail.
The face, so yours K-Trap. We're going through 10 of my most iconic fits, and you're locked in with GRM 10 fits. This is the David Blaine video shoot. My first kind of official video, I shot this in my estate, Gypsy Hill. That was the come up, that was the start of all of this. I was wearing a Valentino t-shirt and Valentino shoes and like black jeans.
Do you remember when Valentino was, okay, cool, don't get twisted, Valentino is still a very prominent brand. Especially when I buy like shoes and trousers, I'm looking for Valentino, or even like long trench coats. Valentino will be one of those ones where I'm looking at because they're different. And, you know, and not many people go and buy from Valentino, not because of the price, it's because they mostly align Valentino with just trainers or sneakers. Me, I like the clothing. So, shout out Valentino. Only if you like black people. If you don't like black people, I don't care about you. But if you do, shout out Valentino.
And I had my first K-Trap chain, like the first one. And I had a few of my friends' chains on too. I had about 6 different chains on. And they're Black Bally from the corner shop. At that stage there, the Valentino fit, that was like serious.
Grammarly works where you work. There's no more copying and pasting. It makes you a better writer, and also makes you a better writer for the right person you're trying to reach. Right? So I'm actually going to see.
No, I think it's steady. It was steady for the time that it was. Yeah. This was like early stages where it was just like, I got a song, I want to shoot a video, let me wear my best fit that I got right now. Shout the man them. I didn't want to show my face, so I just bought a black balaclava from the corner shop. And got busy, man, and now we're here now. What the hell? I don't even know how you lot got this picture, too. That's a bit scary. These are treacherous times, man. A long time ago, just young and wild. That's the best.
Do you remember the Nike tracksuits? Not the Nike Techs, the old school Nike tracksuits where what Roll Deep wore in around here. Those were the tracksuits. Imagine this now. My mom, all my friends had the blue, the grey, or the black. Yeah? My mom was like, I'm not spending, I think it was like £50 back the other day for a tracksuit. And my mom said, no, you're not getting one. You knew. She got me a mad colour. She got me a brown one. I was walking around looking like a bag of you know what I mean? Shout out to mom for buying the tracksuit for a minute, but it was brown. Brown. What? My mom, you try to kill me, bro.
Explanation for it. This is just JD Sports, bro. This is just, basic Nike tracksuits. But then it wasn't even basic. This was like, I got on the Nike tracksuit, but my friend on the left that's got the black one, that was a serious tracksuit at one stage. That was uniform.
These times, like what kind of trainers are you rocking?
Like 110s, Air Maxes, Air Forces, black ones. It wasn't even.
Best Air Max trainers. 95s. Best Air Max trainers are Air Max 95s. They're the best ones. I'm sorry. They're like 10 out of 10. They're the best Air Max trainers. 110s are good. To be fair, I've never owned a pair of 110s because I wasn't willing to spend 110. And now I'm an adult, I can buy 110s. But I ain't trying to wear no 110s. You know what I mean? But shout out Cortez and that. They look clean though. Yeah, they look very clean. They look very, very, very clean. Let's get back into this.
Wearing the white ones, that's those times. The No Mask video, that's like one of the early stages, the first stages I most probably tried to use a stylist. So that's why I was in the Gucci. I didn't go by that. These times there, I still wasn't as picky as I am now, innit? On my 18th birthday, I bought my first, I cashed out on Gucci, like I bought Gucci shoes, Gucci jumper. Yeah, I bought a lot of Gucci still. I knew about Louis, but Louis was still premium. It was still like, I couldn't fully afford Louis like that, do you get what I'm saying? But Gucci was kind of calm. It was in the price range, innit? So yeah, I cashed out on Gucci.
I like that you knit. Like at that time, you couldn't afford Louis. Man, them will pretend and front and spend their whole stack on a jacket and wear it every day, not knowing that that's last season. There's certain outfits from Louis Vuitton, certain outfits from Prada, certain outfits from Comme des Garçons or Bottega, you have to be careful on which one you buy. If you're buying the one that's loud, that's probably going to be dead by next season. You have to purchase the ones that are very subtle. The blacks, the navies, dark greys, the rouge, like the where it's so, it looks like a dark purple, like black purple. Those type of colors, doesn't matter how long you have them for, it will always be classic. When you're buying those dodgy colors with dodgy prints, you're not gonna and you're spending mad dough on a jumper that in 2 months, in 3, 4, 5 months time, you can rock it, but it stands out in a bad way. So anyway, guys, go and watch K-Trap's 10 Fits with GRM Daily. We didn't get, and yeah, watch the full video, subscribe, press the notification bell, listen to K-Trap's new music. I think he's got an EP out. Strategy, Coldest Beat. Cons, you're a madman. And yeah.